How was your weekend? Good? Great! Let's chat a little, shall we? As I told you last week, that the sign-up sheets for winter sports and academics will be posted, as well as information for clubs will be posted. Starting the following will be posted: football, basketball, hockey, chess, debate, robot fighting, and fencing. You have till Thursday at the end of the day to sign up. I will announce tryouts next Monday. Oh, but I do want to ask you students, while I'm on the topic of sports, our own roller derby committee wants to start a roller derby league for high school. But the Board of Education needs to know if it is wanted. So if you want to bring this to our schools, or if you want to know more about this sport, come see me. I will go over the details as well as have the sign-in sheet. If we have a minimum of 1,000 signatures from each school, then they will approve of it and it can be ready by the start of next year. We have till the end of next Friday to get those signatures, so our dear principal can turn them in on Monday morning. Okay? Okay. Now, moving on, the clubs that are posting this week are Newspaper, Drama, Cooking, Photography, Yearbook Committee, and the Student Council, who you do not talk about. Not even I talk about them. Don't ask why, you just don't. Rest of the clubs will post next week. Now, before I forget, seniors! If you are missing any credit from past years and needed to be able to graduate, we are starting up our second chance program for this semester. I will have the sign-up sheets at my desk next week with all the classes that will be available from classes from previous years. You will have till Friday to sign up. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till the next semester. So try and get it done ASAP. Okay? Okay. Now, we haven't done this for a long while. Time to go through the lost and found box. For the new students, each week I go through the lost and found box and announce what got turned in. I hold it for a couple of days before I turn it over to the lost and found room, where they keep it for 3 months before it gets donated. Unless it's food or drink, then it gets disposed the next day after I turn it over to them. Only time it doesn't get turned over is if it's contraband. So let's see what we got. So far, the basics: math book, calculus to be precise, a pony notebook, a silver amulet. Wait, really? It's just the second week and already breaking policy? What does this say? Da. Really, Lexis? After all these years, did you forget? Don't read text unless you know the language. Even still, don't. Never know what you send out or awaken when you do. I know that, but wait. Your voice is different. My voice is the same as always. No, it's not. It's different. And yes, so familiar. It's as if the creator decided to change it for the third time in this series. Who did what? What? Anyway, it's not like the text is in Latin or Greek. See? Data Freya. It's Norwegian. I'm sure I didn't pronounce any of that right, but all this says is, I am the daughter of Freya. You're safe, Lexis. Hold the phone. How do you know Norwegian? I was trying to learn it years ago when I was meeting my friend for the first time. I went pretty hard on learning the language. Never got to use it though. She spoke English very well. Oh, okay. Okay, so is this an amulet then? Oh, it is. Just not used for magic. More for protecting them. Makes them feel safe with it on. When you do announcements tomorrow, should go into details in what kind of amulets need approved here, so we don't get it mixed up or have problems in the future. But for now, I suggest the students that lost it come pick it up soon. Go ahead and finish up, Lex. Got it! And that seems to be it. Come pick up your stuff, students, before I have to send it to the lost and found room. Now, time for this week's lunch specials. Since our food supply still haven't made it, it's 3 weeks late now. We have the same food trucks that we had last week, as well as the basics. So now let's end today's announcements with a fun fact about this universe. Did you know that despite that we have magic and supernaturals in this world, there are still mortals that do not believe? I mean, there's vampires and werewolves running around. Granted, mostly at night, but there's half-breeds. They walk during the day. There's witches. Denial can only go so far. And no, I'm not going to say that winged people like angels, demons, reapers, and such exist. Because if they did, that would lead to a lot of religious debate and or fighting. And both my dad and stepmom are wanting to avoid that. But winged people don't exist. So moving on. My name is Lexis Amelia Devallo, and have a great week. Hey you guys, KattMcAdam here. Hope you enjoyed today's announcements. If you want to help out, I have a Ko-fi. Taking tips as well as selling my art, stickers, resin charms, pins, and my crocheted hair scrunchies. I also have a Patreon. For $1, I'll give you a shout out. Speaking of, thanking my Patreons Mimi Art and John. I'm also on TikTok for my art, webcomic, and one for cosplay. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, I have food, drink, try videos as well as this podcast. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when these come out, hit that bell and make it ring. Till next time, catch you later, students.